Yes, so we're back live. Atlanta Pearls versus Belize and Royal Strikers in the final. Lynn Washington back with ball in hand, starts with a wide. So the dismissed batters so far, Chanel Polk and Leon Potts without troubling the scorers. And Denise Casasola, I'll get her score for you a bit later on. So 34 for 3 at the end of 11 or the start of the 12th. Just pushing that one to the offside. Stephanie Braster. Two batters in, Stephanie Braster and Marsha Will. So at the end of the drinks break, Braster gets a run. So Polk and Leon Potts were dismissed by Annalise Sudin, and Dennis Casasola was bowled by Adonia Barr. Yeah, wasn't a run there. Not sure why they decided to go for that run. And that very important wicket of Marsha Will looked the most likely to take them to a decent total, you say, given the position that they're in. And what I've seen of the Belize team, they rely heavily on her. Decided to go for a run. There really wasn't a run there. Will hit the ball, it went straight to the field away. So there was a bit of a misfield. And in the end, it was an easy run out. So Will is dismissed, disappointed. They'll certainly be herself as well. 34-37 now in the middle of the 12th over. And 4 wickets down. New batter is Alisa Casasola. Yeah, so a lot of work needs to be done by this Belize and Royal Strikers team. Had a good partnership between Marsha Will and Denise Casasola. Looked as if Braster and Will was gonna also add another good partnership and try and get them as close as possible to maybe 15 overs and then look to launch an attack after that. But Will is dismissed. Alisa Casasola, new batter at the non-strikers end. It's a full delivery. It's also wide. Signaled so by the umpire, Nasha Durant. So the wides that have been bowled so far in this match have all been bowled by Lynn Washington. So all of the bowlers, apart from her, have maintained discipline, line and lengths. She'll want to join them. That's a good start. She'll be hoping to continue. Has she been bowled? I'm not quite sure. There's no celebration. It looks as if it was just some quick glove work by the keeper, Suren Wallace. Already took a catch behind the stump, Suren Wallace. A bit of confusion. No one seems to know what's happening, whether she was bowled or as the keeper disturbed the stump. In the end, yes, the right call has been made. So Suren Wallace, some quick glove work. So Stephanie Braster is still there. Could have been probably 2 bounces. So again, what probably could have been an extra or probably no ball has been averted by the bat of Stephanie Braster. Second time she's doing that in this match. Probably would have bounced twice before it got to her, but it bounced once and her bat was stretched out looking to reach it before it got to her, and in the end another dot delivery. The score moves up to 44 for 4 at the end of 12. So Adonia Bar to continue. Wild swing there from Alyssa Charles. Yeah, so just a correction with the score 39 for 4. Yes, just doing some tally there with my score and myself. So 39 for 4. No run has been scored off of the impressive young lady Adonia Bar. Has that wicket to her name. Could have had a second, but put down a return catch. Looking to swing again, Alyssa Charles. The batters for the Belize and Royal Strikers probably just need to settle down a bit. There are some deliveries out there that they can look to go hard at, but just need to keep their shape a bit longer and wait on the ball to come to them. Just swing in sometimes before the ball gets there. Similar delivery, similar shot, same result. So 4 dots now. And again, the impressive control is maintained by this young lady at Donia Bar. No run has been scored as yet off her bowling. I'm pretty sure if I tell her these figures, she'll want to try and keep it that way for her next 8 deliveries to come. She errs, and it's a wide. So a bit of a commentator curse coming in there. So wide to end that over. Still very good bowling from the young lady. The score moves up to 41 for 4 at the end of 13. And no run off the bat. Just a wide coming from that over for Bar. 41 for 4. Need some big runs now. Braster, who's been there for a long time. So, change of bowling. Lynn Washington is being replaced by Tanuja Delaney. Another one of these impressive youngsters that I spoke about. She's in her 20s now, still a very young lady. And bats left-handed. Bowls well also. Someone we mentioned has played for the Leeward Islands. Made the reserve. Starts with a wide. Someone who's looking to probably continue her career in the Leeward Islands. And as we mentioned before, COVID got in the way of all of that. Yeah, so Tanuja Delaney, better delivery that time from her. First ball was a wide. Oh, that one was so close to taking the stump. Just narrowly missing it. Oh, just over it again. She's probably saying, what do I have to do to hit those stumps? Blaster just missing those deliveries. I wonder if it was a bit of an edge. I saw Wallace just apologizing to the bowler. So perhaps there's no song mic out there, so we're not sure, but much closer to her that time. Tanuja looking to keep the stumps in play. So really good bowling from Delaney. Yeah, so a really good start from Delaney, just up wide, and the comeback in the rest of that over. 5 dots to follow. The score moves up to 43 for 4 at the end of 14. So Adonia Bar is going to bowl out to continue in her spell. She's going for her fourth. And I don't need to check the scorers because no runs came off her bowling from the bat, just the two wides. So she has impressive figures of 3 overs, 2 runs, and a wicket. Number of dot deliveries as well. Starts in a similar vein to how she started in her previous over to Alyssa Casasola, I beg your pardon, who hasn't been able to make any sort of contact. Another swing and a miss. Getting some inward movement as well. Bar. You might say that the batter may not be as proficient in what she's doing in terms of, batting, connecting. But it's good bowling. I think it will test good batters as well at her level, the under 19 level. Good bonks. It's hitting a decent length. And she's getting inward movement as well. So really impressive stuff on show here from Adonia Bar. This time it's a good connection. That was a fuller delivery. That time I mentioned the length was good. That time a fuller length, and is what Alyssa has been searching for throughout the entire time since she's been at the wicket, and makes a great connection and gets off the mark, I believe, in grand style with a 4. A good swing of the bat from Child. She really love to get another one out of the middle. This time just missing the stump, is it? Yes, it did. I thought it was bold. There's no celebration. And what I can tell about young Bar, she loves to celebrate her victories, and that one certainly did not hit the stump. Very close to, but good bowling, good thinking from her. Just putting her leg back a bit, realizing that the previous delivery was too full. Pitches it up again that time. Probably just looking to attack those stumps. What seems to be the area that Casasola, I beg your pardon, wants the ball. Connected well, but a dot to finish. 47 for 4 now after 15 overs. So Adonia Bar has figures of 4 overs, 6 runs, and 1 wicket to her name. And I mentioned that it could have been 2. There was a chance that was put down by herself as well during her spell. So Tanuja Delaney to continue. Bowler good first over. Starts a bit short, but Stephanie Braster isn't able to connect well. So straight to Lynn Washington, who fields. Better delivery that time, and again just passing over the stump. Yeah, she's just saying, like, is luck on my side or is it not? Because I'm bowling dots, I'm landing them well, but I just can't hit the stumps. Can't she do that on this delivery? Similar ball, and again, similar result. So you can see what she's trying to do. She recognizes what the bat is doing. She's pulling away and trying to take it to the onside. And she's just keeping it on the off stump. That one a bit outside the off stump that time. And looking to keep it very full as well. A smart bowling by Tanuja Delaney, but just not able to get the result that she wants. That time with Fuller, the batter thinking that more on the line of the leg stump, the batter thinking that it was heading down for a wide and perhaps just narrowly missing on the line of the leg stump that time as well. Could have been bowled around her legs, the Stephanie Braster. So that ends what was an entertaining over. An unlucky one for the bowler, almost getting the wicket of Braster twice in that over. But it's a good one, they'll take it. Just a single coming from it by way of a bye. So at the end of 16, it's 48 for 4. So Bars has bowled out 4 over 6 runs and 1 wicket. So she's going to be replaced now by Sibella Bellot. Has a knack of picking up a wicket every time she bowls in her first over, Bellot. Let's see if that will continue for her. First ball is a dot. This one passing Suren Wallace behind the stump, but they're not able to capitalize on the misfield by Wallace. This one is Fuller. Gets deep into the crease, walks it to square leg, but it'll just be a single. So picks a short length quite well, Stephanie Braster. Spots it early, gets deep in her crease. This one is very full and also very wide. Alyssa Casasola throwing herself off her feet, trying to reach that. A lot of flight again on that one. There's an appeal for stumping. The umpire is unmoved. Some good glove work there by Suren Wallace, but Alyssa Casasola was not moved from her behind the crease. So that's the end of the 17th. Belize and Royal Strikers really need to get a move on. They are now 51 for 4. 3 more overs remaining in this batting innings for the Belize and Royal Strikers. It looks as if they're going to have a change in bowling. I thought Tanuja the lady was doing so well. Thought she perhaps would have gotten a third. Was so close to picking up a wicket as well. They're deciding to stick with their plans. Perhaps Brenda Solozano is someone that they had to bowl in the death. She's going to bowl the 18th. Or maybe also looking to just give all of their bowlers a try. So Solozano to start. I'll wait to see if that was called wide. No, it's not. So it's a dot to start by Brenda Solozano. Lot of flight on that delivery from Solozano. Goes again deep into the crease. Looking to play it to that vacant fine leg area, but doesn't get the power on the connection. Buster. So Bellot comes around, cleans it up, and it's just a single. This is a good connection off the bat of Alyssa Casasola, but again plugs in the outfield. That's a bit of rain around overnight, so it's just a single. They're looking for a second. Don't think Buster is too interested in that, so just remain one. This one is in the air, but there's no one close. Ball was running in, but wasn't able to get it. Had a throw at the stump as well, as Casasola was looking for a single. Just reminding her to stay in the crease, that the fielding is sharp from the Atlanta Pearls. Floating it up, getting deep in the crease, connecting well, but Tanuja Delaney is in the way of that one. Quick fielding from her, running around to the square leg area. This one is very high. Didn't time it well. Alyssa Casasola. Good backing up there by Annalisa Sudin. So that completes the over from Brenda Solozano. And at the end of the 18th, Belize and Royal Strikers are 54 for 4. Yeah, so Stephanie Broster has decided she's not connecting well, and she has decided to retire out, giving JC Flowers a go at it. Two younger persons in the wicket, perhaps as well, to get some quick runs where they can, if they can't get the boundary. We saw at times Alyssa Casasola was willing to go back for two and get some quick singles, but Stephanie Broster, more of a big power hitter, wasn't able to capitalize on some opportunities to get singles or twos. So JC Flowers now there with Alyssa Casasola, who's on strike now, trying to get that one away. And just as how she's operated basically throughout the day, trying to get that one to the leg side, just not able to connect. This time, get some good bat onto it. Quick running from these two, but just a single. Flowers. Flowers on strike. Faced the first delivery. Was a dot. This one's dragged down. It's called a no ball. Of course, it was two bounces. And as I mentioned before in this tournament, with an interest of time on hand, the no balls and the wides will be called two for the batting team and they won't be bowled over. This one is high, it's in the air. Can someone get to it? Flowers was looking for a single as well. And Casasola wasn't interested. So she survives. She now gets off the mark. They're looking for two. They should be looking for two. I mentioned that Rasta probably retired, thinking that perhaps they'll have better running, but that really should have been two by Flowers and Casasola, but it's just a single to end the 19th. Belize and Royal Strikers are 58 for 4, and that batter Brasta is retired out. So the dismissed batters are Chanel Pook, Leanne Potts, Denise Casasola, Marsha Will, and Stephanie Brasta retired out in the 19th over. Wickets go into Sudin, 2 to Annalisa Sudin, 1 to Adonia Bar, and the other wicket was a run out. So Wilson. So Wilson to bowl the last over of this innings, 58 for 4. They dearly love to get some big hits away in this over. Belize and Royal Strikers. This time make some good connection. Timed it well, but the field is well set as I mentioned, protecting that onside region. So straight to that fielder, Cedella Bellot. Deciding to go more into the surface that time. The first one was a bit too full. This time just going into the surface, getting some bonks on it. It's a delivery that a number of the Belize and Royal Strikers batters have missed. And that time Fuller aiming at the leg stump. Alyssa Casasola looking to go across to the leg side and she has been bowled. Dismissed by Nisha and Waysam, who goes back to her mark. Professional businesswoman doing her job, getting that wicket. So Casasola in the hunt for big runs has been dismissed. Belize and Royal Strikers, they are 59 for 5. Yeah, 3 balls remaining in this innings. New batter is Kendall Morgan. Can she get some big hits away for these last 3 deliveries? Try and get them up to the high 60s, the Belize and Royal Strikers. Kendall Morgan facing out first. It's a dot delivery. So two more balls remaining in this over, which is the 20th as well. Two more balls remaining in the innings. What can they do, the Belize and Royal Strikers? She gets some bats onto it, but not able to get it away. So one more delivery remaining. Just a single so far from this over. She was looking to give herself room to the onside. Wisdom followed her and she missed it as well. To end the innings, ends the over and ends the innings as well. Atlanta Pulse restricting the Belize and Royal Strikers to 59 at the end of their 20 overs. So when we come back, the Atlanta Pearls will be in pursuit of 60 runs to win the final of this Georgia Women's Cricket Tournament. So do stay with us. We'll be right back.
And we're taking a strike. Sidela.
So welcome back. The second inning is about to start. Atlanta Pulse need 60 runs for victory in this final between them and Belize and Royal Strikers. Just to give you some figures, bowling figures, with some 4 overs, 4 runs, 1 wicket. Annalisa Sudin, 4 overs, 18 runs, 2 wickets. Adonia Barr, 4 overs, 6 runs, 1 wicket. Brenda Salazano, 1 over, 4 runs, no wickets. Sidela Bellot, 2 overs, 7 runs, no wickets. Tanuja Delaney, 2 overs, 3 runs, no wickets. Lynn Washington, 3 overs, 11 runs, 0 wickets. The batters for Belize and Royal Strikers, Chanel Polk and Leanne Potts, went without scoring. We are about to kick things off here. The opening batters for Atlanta Pulse, Sidela Bellot and Tynetta McCoy at the non-strikers end. And Alisa Charles is a bowler for Belize and Royal Strikers, and she starts with a wide. Alyssa Casasola. I must say, I do have a friend called Alyssa Charles, so I keep remembering her name, but Alyssa Casasola, I beg your pardon. Alyssa Charles, wherever you are, hi. Second delivery is a wide as well, and they came through for a single. So, just giving you the scores for the Belize and Royal Strikers batters. So Polk and Leon Potts went without troubling the scorers. Denise Casasola top scored with 16. Marsha Will 12. Stephanie Braster, I beg your pardon, 4. Alyssa Casasola 7, and JC Flowers 1 run. So Alyssa Casasola, Tynetta McCoy gets off the mark. So if you're just joining us, the Atlanta Pulse, they won the toss, decided to bowl first, restricted the Belizean Royal Strikers to 59. They're in pursuit of 60 so far. They're up to 7 in the first over, and you might be watching and wondering how 7. And as I mentioned before, in this competition, the wides aren't being bowled over, and they're awarding 2 runs to the batting team. That's a big shot there from McCoy. Challenges the boundary, but Marshall Will gets into the way of that. So just a single. Bit of a heavy outfield. There's some dampness on it. Some overnight rain. So Bellot now. It's another wide delivery. And that brings the over to an end as well. And at the end of the first, Atlanta Pulse doing it quite well. They are 10 without loss in pursuit of 60 for victory. So the first over was bowled by Alyssa Casasola. A new bowler, JC Flowers. These two opening the bowling coincidentally ended the batting innings as well for the Belizean Royal Strikers with bat in hand. So JC Flowers now partnering Alyssa Casasola at the other end. Willett goes in the air, but just out of reach of the outstretched arms of Marsha Will. They would have dearly loved to pick up a wicket there. The Belizean Royal Strikers. It's another single to Willett. Bellet looking to get off the mark. She's yet to. Plays that one straight back to JC Flowers. Wayward delivery that time from Flowers. It's been called on the ball and the steal a run as well. Atlanta Pulse. This one is massive. That's a huge hit. Great connection from Netta McCoy. And it goes all the way. And that's the first six that we've seen for the day of the bat of Netta McCoy. It's a very full delivery. Gets on her knees. And the power in the arms coming through that shot. Takes it all the way for six. And Chanel Pook just fetches it and throws it back in. Oh no, you can't bowl it there. Doesn't connect it so well. I don't think she'll say that Netta McCoy. But again, she packs a punch. And what really was a top edge just flies all the way for six. Chanel Pook is quite busy on the boundary. She must be saying to herself, maybe get me in the circle so that I don't have to keep going to fetch these balls that's flying over the ropes. Does well. Seems to be the best find of a cricket ball, Chanel Pook. Finds it quickly and throws it back in also. So another six. Back-to-back sixes now for Netta McCoy. The calm figure of McCoy just standing there waiting for proceedings to start again. I'm pretty sure she'll be thinking another six. Yes, she's looking for it, but just swinging and missing that time. A slower, much slower delivery, a bit outside the off stump as well from JC Flowers. So a good delivery to end that over. And at the end of the second over, 26 without loss. So Alyssa Casasola, I'll have to keep saying the first name. A number of Casasolas on this team. Seems to be one big happy family, this Belizean Royal team. So on a bit of weight offered to Bellot. And now she gets off the mark. It's been a spectator to what Netta McCoy has been doing at the other end. Change of angle for Alyssa Casasola, opting to come over the wicket to around the wicket, I beg your pardon. So on the line of the leg stump, Bellot wants a run, but Kendall Morgan is very short there in the circle. Manages to stop it. So it'll just be the wide. 2 wides it will be. Swinging again. It's an area that she favors, but she certainly think that she missed out there, Netta McCoy. No appeal as well. She missed it completely, was struck on the pad, the back tie, and no appeal from the Belizean Royal Strikers team. This one behind again. Bellot looking for a single. Could be in some danger, but gets back. Not a strong enough throw to be in any danger that time, Bellot. but certainly looking for every run out there, trying to get this done quickly as possible, Bellot. Oh, that's a big hit. Massive. Tremendous strike from Kainetta McCoy. I don't think Book will be looking to get that one. I think that's a lost ball. Right away, they're calling for a new one. Think we'll have to be on standby with balls in hand if Kainetta McCoy continues to strike it like that. She's in a no-nonsense mood, Kainetta McCoy. Takes the score up 37 now. So they're doing it quite quickly. We're just into the third over. They're already up to 37 runs. Just needing 23 more for victory. Looking to go again. Not timing it well on that occasion. Kainetta McCoy. But it sneak a single. Brings the over to an end as well. 38 runs now. 12 runs coming from that over. 38 at the end of 3 without loss. So JC Flowers to continue. Bowling her second over. Her first one was expensive, went for 16. She'll be hoping for much better returns, but not bowling there. And Kainetta McCoy, in similar fashion to how she has notched up all of her boundaries so far, on one knee, just helps this one over the square leg fielder for 4.
Or could you give us an update of the score, please?
Swinging again. A diving Stephanie Broster, unable to stop it. So they managed to get a single. Much better result, Bellies and Royal Strikers would be saying to themselves, but they're already up to 43 runs. Atlanta Pearls getting in line of that one. They can just swing it to the onside, but just missing it. Yeah, probably got some bat onto that one. And again, on bended knee, Kainetta McCoy, a position that she seems to really like to get into, looking to heave that one to the onside, but just missing it, struck on her thigh as well. This is, yeah, that's some power hitting on display here from Kainetta McCoy. Strong shoulders coming into action. And young JC Flowers is getting the treatment. Another 6. Authoritative batting on display so far from Kainetta McCoy. So one is aerial. It bounces, it plugs. Didn't time it well. It was top edge. It was a top edge. Just looking to see if it went over. Yes, it managed to get over. So another four. And the Atlanta Pulse, they're rocketing to a quick victory here in this final against the Belizean Royal Strikers. No, hold on. The score is 54 because it's the same. It's okay. No, six more to win. Six more to win. Six more to win. Copy. So to win. Six more to win. Yeah, so the Atlanta Pulse, as I mentioned, on their way to a big victory, belt on strike now. Change of bowling. Chanel Pook didn't trouble the scorers, hoping to get something in that wicket column for the Belizean Royal Strikers. First ball though was a wide. So they are up to 56 now, needing 4 more for victory. Nicely played, well timed, well controlled through the gap, but just a single. Perhaps if the outfield was a bit quicker, just some dampness, as I mentioned, overnight rain probably could have been 4. It was really well played there from Bellot. Nice quick hands coming through the ball. And she finishes it in much of the same vein as she started it. Tynetta McCoy finishes it with a 6. And the Atlanta Pulse, like a train on fire, has notched up a victory here in the final in no time. Inside the power play as well, Tynetta McCoy hitting a number of 6s in this innings. And the players, they shake hands. The Belizean Royal Strikers, they came and they fought. But the Atlanta Pulse, they were just too good. First with ball in hand. And Elisa Sudin started things, picking up those 2 wickets. Bar, miserly, 1 wicket to her name. Tanuja Delaney, despite picking up a wicket, was extremely economical as well. Sedella, they all did their part with the ball in hand. Some finishing things off as well. And then with the bat, it was all about Tynetta McCoy displaying her power and dominance in this final against the Atlanta Pulse, against the Belizean Royal Strikers, and the Atlanta Pulse notching up a victory in the final. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, in this Georgia Women Cricket Tournament. Atlanta Pulse showing. So thank you for joining us and thank you for tuning in. It was a pleasure bringing coverage to you in this final.